morning, Saugus. I'm Mykhail Tezai, and today is Tuesday, February 18th.
And I'm Holden Smith. This is SNN.
For today's Fact of the Day, and continuing our celebration of Black History Month, we thought we'd tell you about Ethel L. Payne.
Ethel L. Payne was a pioneering journalist known as the First Lady of the Black Press. Born in 1911, she became a fearless reporter covering civil rights issues and breaking racial barriers in journalism. She worked for the Chicago Defender, one of the most influential black newspapers in the United States.
Payne was one of the first African-American women to become a White House correspondent. She questioned presidents on civil rights, challenging policies that ignored racial injustices. Her reporting gave a voice to Black Americans during a time when mainstream media largely overlooked their struggles.
Beyond journalism, Payne was a strong advocate for press freedom and international affairs, covering global events, including African independent movements. She later became the first Black woman to serve on the National Press Club's board. Ethel L. Payne's legacy continues to inspire journalists to use their voices for truth and justice. Please stand for the flag salute.
Please stand. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
The front gate, located directly in front of the office, will now be locked beginning at 4 p.m. when the administration office closes for the day. The pedestrian walk-through gate, located at the back of the parking lot near the blacktop, will remain open for any after-school sporting events or on-campus activities.
Students will still have access to exit through the Performing Arts Center gates and the pedestrian gate at the back of the parking lot for any pickup after any event on campus.
Congratulations to Academic Decathlon for winning 9th place and a total of 12 medals in the 2025 LACO regional competition. Congrats to Owen Higgins and Zadriani for scoring perfect in speech and interview. Congrats again.
Now, let's go to Colleen Westcott with this week's ASB Minute.
Good morning, Saugus. I'm Colleen Westcott with this week's ASB Minute. There have been plenty of opportunities to earn Spirit points over the past 2 weeks as we compete for the Spirit Cup at the end of the year. Let's take a look at the current standings in the Spirit competition. Seniors, sophomores, and freshmen, each of your classes earned 1 Spirit point during the rally. Juniors earned 2 points for winning both the rally game and the class chant, plus an additional 3 points for winning the rally overall. This brings the seniors to 12 Spirit points, juniors to 10, sophomores to 4, and freshmen also at 4 points. Want to earn another point for your class? Join us at the outdoor stage during brunch on Friday to shoot some hoops. Each class needs 1 participant, and the person who makes the most baskets will win a point for their class. That's all from me. Now let's go to Connor Van Gessel with today's Saugus Sports Update.
Thanks, Colleen. Good morning, Saugus. I'm Connor Van Gessel. Today's Saugus Sports Update. Today, Frosh Baseball plays Sierra Canyon at Saugus. The game starts at 3. Boys Tennis plays Thousand Oaks at Thousand Oaks. Varsity plays at 3 and JV plays at 5. Tomorrow, baseball plays Hue at Saugus. Both games start at 3. Boys Volleyball plays Taft at Saugus. Frosh and JV play at 3 and Varsity plays at 4:30. Also tomorrow, Varsity Girls Lacrosse plays Santa Monica at Santa Monica. The game starts at 3. Varsity Boys Lacrosse plays Hart at Saugus. The game starts at 3. Good luck to our Centurion athletes. That's all from me. Now let's go to Gavin Johnson with 2 seniors' perspectives on the current and potential new phone policy.
Good morning, Saugus. This is Gavin Johnson reporting for SNN. As some of you may have heard, there is the possibility of a new cell phone policy going into effect this semester. As you can tell, that didn't happen. This policy would have had you make sure you put away your phone during brunch, lunch, passing period, classes, and in the morning, which means you wouldn't be able to use your phone until that final bell rang. Well, you can tell it didn't happen. But that doesn't mean it can't happen in a future semester. Let's talk to two Saugus students about their opinions on the current cell phone policy as well as the possible future cell phone policy.
With the phone policy, there's very obviously been changes since freshman year versus now, versus like freshman year there was no phone policy. And now we have the phone policy of now like it has to be up in a pocket, it has to be in your backpack. You can't have it out even if it's like an emergency. They're like, oh, your parents will call the office, it's fine. Since it's been changing so much, like with the phone policy that was supposed to start this semester of not even at brunch or lunch, like if you want us to be off our phones, you need to give us some time to be on our phones so we can get that unfortunately what we crave.
All of my teachers at the start of the year said they were going to enforce it, and then now over half of them do not. They don't even check the phone pockets. I only have one class where they actually use it for attendance like they're supposed to. It just hasn't, they just stopped enforcing it because it didn't work.
I kind of think that the current phone policy is effective in some ways more than others. Like putting it away is very smart so we focus more in class. But at the same time, if you have an Apple Watch, you're gonna be like, oh, notification, oh, what is it? Like, I'm guilty of doing that. I have an Apple Watch, my phone's up in the pocket, I get a text, oh, what is it? And I look at it.
I also feel like with, teenagers' whole thing for a lot of people is rebellion. Putting in a phone policy like this isn't going to help it. It's just going to make them more eager to go on their phones when they have the opportunity, rather than actually encouraging them to stop.
I definitely think the phone policy has been enacted solely because of we spend too much time on our phones. Because if we're in class and we're supposed to be learning and we're just on our phones, we're literally not going to learn anything, and it's going to be detrimental to our grade.
I think that in class, teachers should be able to basically have free reign to control how you use your phone and when, because teachers a lot of times even have you use your phone for academic reasons. Usually it's Chromebooks, but sometimes not. But outside of class, it doesn't affect anything, so it shouldn't be anyone else's business.
Thanks, Marissa. Thanks, Tyler. All right, Saugus, what's your opinion on this current cell phone policy and the potential future cell phone policy? How would you have it? This has been Gavin Johnson reporting for SNN.
Apologies. Tomorrow, baseball plays Wanimi at Saugus. Both games start at 3.
Thanks, Gavin. Make sure to follow the phone policy at Saugus. Lament is accepting submissions of drawings, paintings, collages, digital art, poetry, short stories, and photography to the 2024-2025 Literary Magazine. To submit your art, you must pick up a submission form in room P1606. Submissions are due by March 21st.
Seniors, the American Public Works Association is offering scholarships to seniors pursuing a career in civil engineering or public works related to engineering fields. Up to 10 scholarships worth up to $2,500 will be awarded. To apply, pick up an application in the counseling office. Applications are due March 14th.
The San Fernando Valley Deltas is offering a $5,000 scholarship to an African American student. Applicants must have a cumulative GPA of 2.75 or higher and will compete based on their leadership abilities and academic performance. Applications can be found in the senior Google Classroom or picked up in the counseling office and are due Monday, March 17th. That's all for today. I'm Mykhail Tezai. Stay tuned for SNN Radio and Saugus Today.
And I'm Holden Smith. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.